Hi, hello, and howdy. It's me, Mushy, and you're you, and we are here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for another kit down of this handsome man right here, the FU Grinch. So let's get into the details. All right, let's break this guy down. This is what I've been calling the FU Grinch because pretty obvious. I selected him because of his attitude and sass. I'm not a huge fan of cartoons, the Dr. Seuss and stuff like that. But I did really like the sass and the attitude. I saw this diamond painting, and I thought, while arguably not totally creepy, dark and creepy. I mean, if you saw the kit up video, arguments can be made for dark and creepy, but I also do like a little sass. And to me, I saw this and I thought he is just saying, flipping the bird to all the holiday music we've been subjected to in the stores for months. And just to, all the cooking we've had to do and the wrapping we've had to do, and anybody who has little kids, the temper tantrums and all that stuff, and to the year in general, like, F you, we're done, time to move on, let's go. So this one was perfect for me and my love of attitude and sass. So hopefully you can appreciate it too. Let's get into our stats. So in my GemFlow app, he is marked as XM3, indicating to me that he is my Xmas XM third diamond painting that I had in my stash for Christmas. I call him the FU Grinch. I don't know what his real name is. I don't know if he has a real name, but that's what I call him. And his serial number is WX4334. And in my personal stash, he was number 348. He is a 30 by 40 round drill. I did get him on Amazon. At the time I purchased him, he was $7.99. And the table was alphanumeric, so there was letters and numbers. I started him on December 23rd, and I put the final bead in on December 26th of this year. So he took me a total of 25 hours and 58 minutes, but most of that was me watching TV and hanging out with the family while doing this, so a bit distracted. So he did take a little bit longer. I don't know how accurate that really is. I don't have a stopwatch that I, stop, start. I just kind of use the GemFlow app and say, hey, I started at 6 a.m. and, oh, look, it's 2 and I'm stopping. I don't stop and start it every time I get distracted. I just kind of guesstimate. Oh, I went to the bathroom and got something to eat. I was gone 20 minutes, here or there. Deduct that. So that's just a rough estimate, but 25 hours, 58 minutes, probably not that long, to be honest, but that's what I wrote down. So that's what we're calling it. Let me talk about the pros. I really like the vibrancy of color. It was nice to do one that had a bunch of color blocking on the edges. It was not black. 310, I'm so tired of it. I needed a break from it. And this one ended up being, I don't remember, but it's this green. I don't remember its number. We'll find it out when we dekit. Just the vibrant colors. It was such a nice break of pace. I think this is a crisp rendering. I mean, you see that it outlines the bow, the wreath, his body, his face, his hat. Everything's kind of outlined in dark, so it pops out more, and it just is really crisp and clean. There's nothing really fuzzy or muddy about this diamond painting. You can clearly see the holly berries. You can clearly see the wreath. It does look like he has a light shining from this side because he is lighter, on this half of his body. You can see the light reflecting on elements. So it does do shadow and light very well. Um, let's see. There were no unclear symbols, you guys. It was nice, again, to work on a project unlike the series we just finished with the Christmas Killers, where every single one of them I'd have to get out my phone, zoom in, like you couldn't, blurry letters, letters that disappeared with light. This one, perfectly clear. No blurry letters. You could see everything with a light board or an overhead light if that's, your jam. I checked that out, and visible all which ways. So I really appreciated that. And like I said, the balance of shadow and light, you can even see in the wreath, it's lighter over here where the light's hitting and it gets darker and has some shadows. As for cons, there's not really too many. There is a random, like right here is a random pixel I probably should have plucked and replaced. But really, I don't see too many. I wish, I guess, I don't know if this is really a con, but kind of like a wishful thinking. I wish that it hadn't gone so yellow on his skin. I understand light's hitting it, and there's pale yellow here. Light's hitting him. It is gonna like shine and reflect that color. I mean, it does have some arguably accurate shadows and lights, but I just wish it could have been, he would have been more of his, green color. But with the green background, I can see why they did what they did, and I still think he looks really great. So and I understand that with this being a 30 by 40, these harsh lines for the shadowing, where it doesn't like gradually fade, it's got to be a harsher line. It is round, and it is a smaller painting, so there isn't that room to gradiate the way I wish it could have. I would have loved to have had this in a bigger size to make that more of a smooth transition between the shadow and light. But I don't mean to sound complainy. I'm trying to find a con. I'm trying hard, and just to be a little bit of a devil's advocate here. But no, I love this. I absolutely love this. Everyone in the house loved this. It turned out great. What do you guys think? I mean, up close, it's great. At a viewing distance, it's great. All the way around, thumbs up. It's great. I did give this a 4 out of 5. And I should mention, the cover sheet on this was much thicker than the Christmas Killers series, so there was no splintering, shredding, hidden little, the canvas was tacky. Everything was great. So I did give this one a 4 out of 5 on my own personal rating. The reason I docked it a star is, the shading and his skin color. I was just kind of really nitpicking. It's got to be super impressive when it's done for me to want to do the whole 5 out of 5 perfect type of thing. But this is real close, you guys. This was really good. I really liked it. So I'll give you a minute to look at it. I hope you like it too. Like I said, Amazon, at the time I got it, $7.99. And perfectly sums up the attitude of our house. Oh, and I guess I could mention, his finger is really long. I mean, I understand they were wanting to emphasize this, but I mean, that is a really long bird. So that's interesting. I guess that would be kind of a con, or like an eyebrow raise. If not a con, it would raise my eyebrow. I did like the little detail here that they have a little gift wrap bow right on there. So there it is, you guys. And we need to set him aside and kit him down, because we have some kitting ups to do. Oh, got some exciting stuff for you guys coming up. I have not read, but saw, looked, read, interpreted, heard the polls on my community page. Thank you so much for contributing to that, if you did. And if you didn't, that's okay. Your friends in the comments and that did participate in the poll, they picked some awesome stuff for us. So, you're not gonna be disappointed. And I am excited. So let's say goodbye to the Grinch. F you. Okay, F you too. Oh, fine. F you. And that is why I am not a voice character actor on TV, folks. F you. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. We're nuts over here. Okay, this is the kit that I used. I did buy it off of Temu. It is in a previous Temu haul video with links to it and everything. But this is what we're going to be kitting down. Let's get into that. All right, so here we go. I'm ready. We're starting off in 300s. So here we go. No special drills in this one, you guys, but I am working on a super secret behind the scenes. I haven't shown you guys anything about it project. Sorry. This one's going to be like one of those long-term projects that I work on like in between other things. But I will show you the grand reveal when I'm done. If that makes it any better. One is 319. But our next one looks like, from the poll as it stands today, and my own personal preference, if I'm being honest. Where'd my trays go? I have been excited to work on, I want to work on a square so bad. And most of what I have is rounds, because budget friendly kind of tends to lean that way. But I am going to kit up, spoiler, I'm going to kit up what I'm calling Purge Mini, because she just reminds me of it. Somebody, you know, from the movie The Purge, the way her face looks and stuff, and just the whole aesthetic. Just, hello, do you come off? I know you do. There we go. Just reminds me of The Purge, and so I'm calling her Purge Mini, and she is a square, and she does have ABs, and so excitement, super excitement. I usually do have, I used to be a one whip person, but now I have ascended. Oh, really? To idiocy, apparently. But no, I have ascended to the next level, and I am I have been recently a two whip person, but I might end up being a 3 to 4 to 5 whip person. I have some diamond paintings whisking their way to me right now from a newer diamond painting company that's in its arguably in its infancy. 321. I exchanged emails with the owner, and all will be revealed in time, friends, I promise. I have exchanged emails with the owner, and if I recall correctly and understood right, they are in their first year of life as a business, and I am super very excited to bring it to you. I'll give you a hint. It is an all horror themed diamond painting company. They sell all horror themed canvases. That's right up my alley. Yoo-hoo! Happy hands, claw hands, all the hands. Very excited. $4.69. So yeah, very excited to the minute it gets here, you know, guys, I don't care, day, night, whatever, breaking news and stuff, I am going to pop up here on the camera, drop everything, and film the unboxing for you guys. I won't spoil it all for you, but just a little hint, a teaser, if you will. I got 3 of their diamond paintings. They have quite the selection. $4.69. What was next? $4.71, right next door. Okay. They do have quite the selection, and I do not, unfortunately, have the budget to buy like one of every, but I did get 3 diamond paintings from them to start, to bring to you guys and show you. And I did get different sizes so that we can see like varying sizes. I got a 30 by 40. I got I think a 40 by 50 and a 50 by 60. so we can see the different sizes and price points and how their canvases look, you know, one size and then bigger and then bigger. Excited for that. 562. And I tried to find, I searched around the Tubosphere and stuff, trying to find anybody else like really talking about this company, and I haven't seen much. I think I saw one video maybe, and that's a shame because I personally believe that true, you know, horror diamond paintings, not the cutesy pootsy fluffy cartoony softened diamond painting, but the actual, like, you know, horror diamond painting genre needs more representation. We do get pretty good representation in like the budget friendly, but not so much in the what do you call it, premier prestige luxury companies don't really represent horror very well or very often. Not, you know, truly horror. They always fluffify it or mute it or dance with it, if you will. So 7 is 608. Yeah, so I'm very excited about this company, and I want to work on their stuff. I know we're not very big. We're a new channel. Us little gaggle of people here. And by that I mean me and you. And my family. That's who Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting is. Me, my family, and you guys, my friends. I hope I can call you my friend. I'd like to. I consider you my friend. Hi friends. Let's see. A is 700. So, yeah, really excited to bring this to you guys. And hopefully, you know, help this company get the exposure it deserves. And I am hoping these are really good canvases. Now, I realize that the company is in its infancy, so you know, there's limitations that come with that, but they are working on growth and expansion and exposure, and I think it could really take off if they get the support that they need from the horror genre community, you know. So I'm here for it, but I will be, like, I don't want to prejudge the canvases. I will be honest with you guys as for whatever my opinion is worth, you know. That's worth a grain of salt. I mean, really, that's what anyone's opinion's worth. But for whatever it happens to be worth to you, I will be as honest as possible. And I do like to play devil's advocate, so I do like to nitpick a little bit because that's just kind of who I am. So, yeah, that's coming. So I will be kitting up. Okay, next is C, but I happen to know I have some C's in here. I don't have handy dandy access to my funnel top at the moment. This has a funnel top with like that would be perfect, and is intended for, I don't know, moments just like this, but I don't have it exactly handy. Ow, popped my ankle right here with me, so we're just gonna have to, you know, make do with the poor hole. I almost call it a spout, but it's not a spout, it's just a hole. Yeah, after this we are gonna kit up Purge Mini, and it looks like in the poll as it stands now, I'll check before I kit up in case, like, I don't know, some crazy massive outpouring of change has occurred. It looks like we might be kitting up also Ghost Face Stitch, which yeah, I'm debating, you guys, because Purge Mini, oh, she's coming. Like, there's nothing stopping that train. That is next on the kit up list. Okay, I need a square in my life, and some AB drills and such. And so yeah, I will absolutely be kitting that up and doing it, and nobody's gonna stop me. Except for maybe the poll. But please, poll, please friends, be nice and don't don't ruin the poll. Don't change it. Leave it as it is. I like Purge Mini. Seriously though, yeah, nothing's stopping that train. I was gonna, my original plan was to kit up 2, you know, have one to work on exclusively with you guys, as I did Ghostface, you know, and when I wasn't, you know, long form filming, whipping chits and stuff, do the time lapse for you guys so you don't miss anything. And not just for that reason, I don't know about you guys, but I think that time lapse diamond painting is so effing cool to watch. I love seeing that come together. I just think it is so cool to just like see it zoop 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 and just form right before your eyes. I don't know, maybe you guys don't feel that way, maybe I'm weird, I don't know, but I haven't found too many time-lapse diamond paintings, but I saw this person do a YouTube video of a time-lapse doing, I think it was The Nun, and a big version of The Nun, and they did it time-lapse from start to finish, and it was like, I think they said like 13 hours or 20 hours or something like that, and they just zooped it into like a 13-minute video, and you could just see zoop, 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 he's going through, I think it was a he, I don't know, they were going through, and it was amazing to just see it line by line, but in hyper speed, come together and go from like a flat, boring backlit canvas to like this popping diamond art, you know. Just I was enamored, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to see that done in front of my, you know, eyes, and know that I could do that too. And that's what got me started with the coasters. And then, you know, so I don't know if there are others of you like that out there that don't want to miss, like, hey, I want to see this from start to finish. And what am I doing? Not the right thing. So that's why I do the time lapse, is so that anyone who is interested, you're not left out. You didn't miss anything. Like, if I'm not on camera doing a talkie video, I'm kind of working late at night by myself, or whatever the case may be, or it's a bad day and the dogs are barking, or I'm sick, and can't really be on camera. At least you get to see what I was doing, and you're with me still, and you get to see it in a cool effect. At least what I think is a cool effect, anyway. Yeah, so it's just a way for me to include those of you who want to be included and see every part of it come together, you know, and also for those of you who think that the time lapse is cool, like me. Not cool like me, but I think the time lapse is cool also, because I personally am not cool. I'm boring and stupid. All right, 817. We need the next tier. But that plan, so that was my plan. Purge Mini to get my square and AB fix on. And then Schmerschmexa picked one of the Stitch. My stomach is still growling, folks. I have not eaten yet. Schmerschmexa picked, where was I? 817. One of the Stitch as a killer, but I've mentioned before, but hi, in case you haven't heard, I have an issue with I can't just do one in a series. If Schmerschmexa picks a painting that's from a series of paintings, like the Stitch has Michael, Jason, Ghostface, all of them, Leatherface. If one of those gets picked, I am compelled through forces in my brain to do the entire series along with it. So if I do the one, I have to do the next and the next and the next till the series is done. I can't help it. It is what it is. You can think what you want. I don't care. It is. That is it. So when I saw $8.90, when I saw Schmerschmexa pick the Stitch, I was like, oh, I'm in trouble now. So I had to pull the whole series. And we will do that, but it looks like the poll is indicating that you guys want to see Stitch Ghostface first in the Stitch situation. He seems to be the most, what am I doing? Bad things again. Wrong things again. And that was my plan. But you guys, then this diamond painting company with horror things that I discovered on Christmas, actually on Christmas, I'm going to get sidetracked because when they come, I am absolutely going to want to do one of those to show you guys like the quality, you know, how does it go? How does it look? 902. No. Okay. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, we are overflowed on the 902. And this is the one, I keep wanting to say 10. 90210. This is the one that had a oopsie in there somewhere. But I need to make an extra overflow jar. You might be saying, Mushy, we watched you put a box together. You stupid Bia. Where is it? Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I'll get to it. I made it. I went through the effort of making it. I'll get to it. Just, you know, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready for the transformation yet. Okay. Okay. 902. So for now, until I'm ready to transfer to the box that I made, we're sticking with this for now. 902. What I'm doing now is I'm making an overflow. It's a little redundant, isn't it? But here we are. An overflow. 902. Apparently that's a popular color in these diamond paintings that I do. So we're gonna make an overflow and a big ticky tack. A double ticky tack, whatever. But yeah, how I got on this whole train of thought and circle talking was that I had planned on kitting up Purge Mini and Ghostface Stitch, which I still, you know, might do. And that's kind of like, oh, the lid's already on here. That's kind of the cap for me of what I feel like I mentally can keep a hold of and in line and is 2 whips, right? But then I have the third whip that I have going on in the living room. J is, I hope you guys don't hear my stomach, but I know my camera and its microphone, you're probably picking it. Probably sounds like there's a wildebeest in this house going, yeah, I'm hungry. But I will have what will end up being a third whip, which is already kitted up. I did not do that with you guys. That was just kind of a, you know, I mean, I guess it could be included in Dark and Creepy. I was going to share it with you when I was done, but spoiler, it's a Game of Thrones DAC painting. It's with a dragon and a lamb. I don't think it specifically denotes Game of Thrones, but we just watch Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, and I see it, you know, so there is Game of Thrones. K934. So that'll end up being my third. So we'll have Purge Mini, Ghostface, Stitch, and I've got the Game of... Oh, we need to make another overflow. Game of Thrones out there. So then I'm going to be getting this new diamond painting company, 934, that I absolutely want to share with you guys. And so I'm going to obviously my kit one of those up and want to work with that, you know, with you guys. 934, help me out here, you guys. Oh, here. So that'll be 4 active whips. I am one inactive person. I am human. For one, I'm human, and I only have so many hands and so much time, but also been suffering from some medical issues that are plaguing my existence at the moment, sapping my life energy out of me, demanding that I sleep more than I be awake lately. So my point is that for medical forces that are beyond my control, I've been incredibly tired and low energy. So I struggled with just the 2 whips that we had, the Ghostface and the Grinch. How am I gonna do 4? How am I gonna do, how to manage? Like, I don't understand. I need a how-to guide on how to manage 4 whips and make progress on all of them and share them all with you, but still, I don't know, sleep and live life, do other. So 986 is L. So you guys, 986. I'm not really sure. I might just have to make Stitch, Ghostface Stitch. He might just have to like wait until I'm done with Purge Mini and be the next one that we do. I think that kind of works out good because I'm currently in the middle of a coaster series that's kind of unrelated to, you know, but spoiler, when we do the Stitch, did I just do 986? I believe that I did. Yeah, 986. Oh, yeah, we're here at 10. Okay. Another... Oy. Sorry, had to reach down to the floor. Another thing that adds to the complication of, you know, do I kit up Ghostface Stitch as I planned is that well, it was going to be a surprise, and for anybody who doesn't watch this video, it will be a surprise, but now that you're watching it, I'm ruining the surprise, so I'm sorry. However, I have a matching set of coasters that are of the diamond painting, so I'll be doing like the diamond painting of Stitch, Michael, Stitch, Pennywise, Stitch, Jason, Stitch, you know, you get the point. But I also have the coasters of Stitch dressed up as them that look just like the diamond paintings, but, you know, coasters. And so I was going to surprise you guys with doing them in tandem. 3371. And that's what I would love to do, and it makes sense to do. But if I kit up Stitch now, then I will have 4 whips. I will have to rush and finish my current coaster set so that I can start the Stitch coaster set to go in tandem with the Stitch diamond paint. It's just, ooh, I don't think so. I don't think that I personally am woman enough. Like, I don't have it in me, I don't think. So what I think the plan is going to be is 3747. 37. No, dog. Absolutely, we are going to be doing mini. Purge Mini. The poll says so. I says so. That's the thing that's happening. So yay for that. And And I think that I will have make notations and whatever, and just know that stitch killers are going to be coming, you know, in the next couple months, like, or weeks or whatever, however long it takes me to do some of this stuff that I'm doing. And how come I have 3747 written here twice? That makes me very unhappy. Very unhappy. And very confused. Let's take a look at Q, because I have Q as 3747, but I also had P, which we just did, as 3747. So there is an issue here. Let me see if I can take a peek. Excuse me, Mr. Grinch. You are Grinch, right? Didn't I do Grinch with this one? Yeah. Mr. Grinch, could you please tell me what is under your masking tape? 3747. You know what? We have to do surgery, folks. We have got to take a peek. We're gonna have to cut. 3747 is P. I cut too high. I need to cut lower. Well, at least we've confirmed what P is. So I think this is 3787. Yeah, we don't have to cut. I can see it. 3787. All right. I'm sorry to have hurt you, Grinchy. 3787 right here. Yes, confirmed. Okay. So I think the plan moving forward for my personal health, safety, sanity, and logic, I mean, to make sense, what we're going to do is kit up Purge Mini and work on her. And that's probably going to be like, it was going to be my whip to whip with you guys. However, and I can still, if you want me to, leave it in the comments below. If I'm like making some mistakes here, like Mushy, no. Mushy, this is what we want. You can tell me. Don't be shy. But think what I'm going to do, unless I hear different from you guys. 3819. I'm going to kit up Purge Mini. And I'm going to work on her like in bed at night, in bed in the morning, out in the living room, or watching TV, any of my free time, spare time, whatever. I'm going to put Game of Thrones on a back burner and work on it only if for some reason I feel like it and I can't work on Minnie. But she's going to be like my personal priority. And then when the new diamond painting company, which will be revealed in due time, my friends, this week actually, 38, not this week, but the first week of January, at the latest, 3865, because it's just coming from a neighbor state, so it'll be here quick. 3865, and it's already shipped. I saw it. 3865, and I'm excited about it. And then when that gets here, I'll kit one of those up, and that'll be our main project that we work on together, that I work on with you guys and for you guys, with whip and chits and time lapses if necessary. And that'll be the ones you get to see from start to finish. And once I finish Minnie, then we'll go on to Ghostface. Does that sound like a plan to you? That sounds like a plan to me. And that way, that gives me time to finish my current coaster series by the time I'm done with Minnie, and then I can start the coaster series of Stitch with the diamond painting series of Stitch. Yes, yes. All right. Well, you guys, that's it for our de-kitting. The rest is cleanup, and that's my job. I'm not going to make you stick around for it. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that we've gained lately. Thank you. Welcome. Hi. Glad to have you. And everybody who has come back and watched the videos and hung out with me, I really appreciate you too. I feel you. I know you're out there. I appreciate it. I see you in the comments. I see you voting on the community tab polls. And I don't know. I just get a vibe that you're out there with me, and I appreciate it. And if you like this kind of video, consider giving me a thumbs up so I know that I should keep making these kind of videos. And I guess with that, all I have left to say is naughty night.